Hey guys, welcome to Khalida Vlogs. Today we're not working on an achievement so much as just the reputations. And I recorded this video and realized I didn't do the Horde equivalent, so Horde, I am sorry, I am redoing this just for you. So we're going to be working on Alliance Vanguard, or Horde equivalent is the Horde Expedition. I'm pretty sure. I should have written that part down, but no, yeah, it's the Horde Expedition. So, I'm going to start with the Alliance ones, and then I'll switch over to the Horde ones just because I have the Alliance ones right in front of me here. So how these factions work is you will be doing quests and you will get individual rep with each of these four, regardless of, or depending on which quest you're doing. And then however much reputation you get, you're also going to get 50% of that amount as Alliance Vanguard rep. So you need to get 2 to Exalted, the equivalent of the reputation that it would take to get 2 to Exalted in order for you to get Exalted with the Alliance Vanguard. So doing these will get you 5 reputations to Exalted, which will get you 2 achievements. And I believe there's one for getting the Silver Covenant or the Horde equivalent Sun Reavers to Exalted as well. So yeah, Vanguard, you don't get direct reputation from them. It's mostly spillover from these guys. So we're going to start with how you get reputation with them. So once you get, excuse me, when you get Silver Covenant or Sun Reavers to Exalted, you will get spillover reputation. It will go to the other 3. The other way you get it is by not wearing a tabard and running any heroic 80 dungeons or regular Utgard Pinnacle, Calling of Stradholm, Oculus, and Halls of Lightning. So yeah, that's the easiest way to do it. There are some quests, and I'll go through that quickly. So let's start with Alliance. Explorers League. There are quests in Howling Fjord and Storm Peaks. The Horde equivalent is Hand of Vengeance, and there are quests in Dragonblight and Howling Fjord. Again, I'm not sure if these are like spot-on equivalents, but these are the orders that they're listed in, so those are the orders that I'm going by. Oh, I guess I didn't realize they're kind of alphabetical. Okay, never mind. So there's another one called Hand of Vengeance, and yeah, that's the Horde one, and you get the quests in Dragonblight and Howling Fjord. The Frostborn, there are quests in Storm Peaks for you to get them. Not many. These top 2 here, your best bet is to do it through dungeons. And then for the Horde one that I have next is the Townka. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, and there are quests in Borean Tundra and Howling Fjord. Valiance Expedition and Warsong Offensive are the equivalents. They're the ones that are kind of discovering Northrend, essentially, for the Alliance and Horde, respectively. There are tons of quests all throughout Northrend for these guys. You will probably not need to run dungeons to get these ones to Exalted. Seriously, there are so many quests throughout Northrend for these guys. Assuming you're power leveling through and you have heirlooms or you're just running dungeons, then okay, you're gonna need to go back and do the quests. But just by leveling, you should be able to get them very close to Exalted. And again, both of them, the Valiance Expedition and the Warsong Offensive, there are over 200 quests for each side, just all around Northrend. And then lastly, we have Silver Covenant and the Horde equivalent Sun Reavers. Those ones, you get the best spot to get rep from them really is from doing dailies at Argent Tournament. And I followed a guide I think it was on Wowhead, and assuming you're not doing dungeons and getting spillover rep, it'll take you, I think, 27 days to get them to Exalted, assuming you do it every day. It's about, I think, 5 or 6 dailies each day, and then later on, once you finish a faction, so once you finish, let's say, Gnome or Tauren or something like that, you'll get a kind of like a master quest, and that'll give you a couple extra quests, and then you can work on your next one. Then you can start the next one, so you get to do extra, as far as I know. And then, yeah, there are extra dailies once we're getting towards getting the Crusader stuff. So this one, again, it'll take quite a while, assuming you're not running dungeons and getting extra reputation. And to do that, you need to run either the Heroics or the 4 I mentioned at the beginning and not be wearing a tabard. If you're wearing a tabard, even if you've already hit Exalted with them, you're not going to be getting any rep. I think that's pretty much all that I have to cover. Again, this one it's easy, but it's time consuming. If you've powered yourself through the Northrend area because it's no longer the cap, 80 is no longer the cap, you might want to get a small group together and just farm the dungeons, farm the quests, etc., etc. And these, again, are going by just information that I found on the web. So If you find a better way to do it, I don't think you will, honestly, because these ones are really hard. There are no tabards for any of these factions that grant reputation. The Silver Covenant one is purely cosmetic. So you're not going to be able to, you know, get to a certain reputation, grab a tabard, and then go run dungeons to make it easier. There really isn't, because they're little sub-factions within the big one. But getting these will get you the one achievement, the one reputation to Exalted achievement, and the 5, assuming you don't have any others. I'm planning on doing a big Argent tournament one, eventually talking about how to get all of them, possibly. But yeah, so that's it for this video. Hope you found it helpful. Like and subscribe if you feel so inclined. Have a beautiful day.